They're ranked 10th in the nation. We're not. We don't have a losing streak to them. They do. We got nothing. We got nothing that we got to prove. We improved already. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Guys, remember, hey, just be physical. Just be physical. They don't like that. They don't like that. That's our identity. Right?
Yes, sir.
Do your job. Don't get caught up trying to do too much. Trying to do something that ain't your job. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Just do your job. Don't kill ourselves. Let's line up correctly, align, do the right assignment. Guys, we're going to put you in the right place. You got to make a play. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Hey, feed off the energy, man. Feed off the energy. Something bad happens, next play. Okay, move on. Move on. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Remember what we told you on Monday. There is no greater threat when that enemy is at your doorstep. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This is our house. They think they're better than you. They think they're better than you. Just in life in general. This ain't even about football. This is mutual respect. They look down on Clay like they've been amazing for centuries. And really it's been what, the last 4 or 5 years? Yeah, we've been doing this a whole lot longer than they have, I promise you. And guess what it's with? Clay people. We do it with our people. We don't need people to come from freaking Oregon or Hawaii or Texas. It's just right here in Clay. It's just Northeast Birmingham. That's it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let them know tonight. Hey, the whole state's watching, baby. Let them know. You got me?
Yes, sir.
C-O-E-O-V.
We are getting ready to ride, y'all. Y'all get ready with us. It is that time of the night. The Thursday night Scoreboard. We are getting ready, y'all. 1 month away, y'all. It is that time, y'all. I'm gonna talk 7 minutes. Right here. I'll be ready, man. Either one, or you already know. It's the top dog or most of the notes are not. It is that time of the it's coming up right now. We are live, y'all. Once again, it's on. The people you love to hate. We had on red earlier today. Now we got on blue. Telling you, man. It's a great time to be here. Y'all, I cannot wait to talk top 70 schools. Satsuma, we did leave you off the graphic by mistake. It wasn't on purpose, Satsuma. Y'all are number 58. Yeah. Satsuma better than a whole lot of other teams that they get on here and brag. I can tell y'all that. Tell you. Don't be mad at us. We are not from here. I can promise you that. We are getting ready, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it is that time. I can't wait, y'all. I tell you. Waiting on the coach to come in the door, y'all. We about to get ready to represent your schools. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We are here. YouTube, I'm telling you, YouTube been doing numbers over there. Make sure that y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, even though you probably don't watch sports anyway. Just subscribe, man. Help our numbers go up. Make sure you're liking the live, y'all. We will end it. We need to get up to about 20, 25, 30 likes tonight, y'all. We gotta get our like game up a little bit. I sub. Okay. Telling you, man. Just a great time to be here. Great time to be here. We about to have us a party, but before that, y'all, we don't own the rights to no music. It is that time of the night, y'all. It's time to drink us a Sprite. And guess what? We don't care who you like. We are here. I know some of y'all don't want to chill. You know we do everything in decency and in order. And we don't care who be. Oh. I ain't gonna get started tonight. Y'all, we just gonna have a little fun. We just gonna have a little fun. We just having a little fun over here, y'all. Telling you. Everything is gonna be
awesome.
Telling you, everything is gonna be done in decency and in order. It's an order to everything. We are too excited. Telling you, I've been cutting grass today. Got to cut my grass in the morning. I tell you that. Tell you, cut my own damn grass. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Telling you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate everybody that comes on here. This is a sports show. If you don't like sports and you don't know how to use the sports language, I'm gonna tell you, man. I've been doing this for quite some time. And lately, y'all, I just been on I don't give a damn. If you a snake, I'm gonna call you out. If I feel like you doing some snake stuff, I'm gonna let you know. I ain't cutting no corners. And you know, most of the people that snakes are losers. It is what it is. Show me your resume. Show me what you won. I'm telling you. This is why you can't win, because you won't see a win until you start doing it the right way. And y'all, this ain't a like me game and a hate me game. At the end of the day, y'all, you got to know what you're doing. Oh, such and such did this, such and such did that. That don't mean they can help you though. That's the thing, man. Everybody want the hookup. It ain't no hookup in sports. Zero. You will be lying talking about which way, that away. You heard what I said. You will be on the sideline talking about which way, that away. Telling you. Telling you. And just because you get scholarships don't mean you're going to be on a winning team. Oh, man, I just picked up an offer. That don't mean you're going to beat Gulf Shores. Man, Gulf Shore got a team of kids that's going to be owners. I'm talking about business owners, man. Them kids ain't trying to go play no football. They just want to knock you off. I'm telling you, y'all be trying to make it, man. It's levels to this thing, man. And y'all what Sarah Land did over the last 5 years, I'm telling you, it was remarkable. And y'all, it shows that Sarah Land got some system players too. So they get all the way to the championship and can't quite do it. They got too many system players. Tell you, man, you can get there, with the system player, but you ain't gonna win. You gotta have that upper echelon player to get you over the hump. Tell you, man. I'm excited, man. I'm telling you. Y'all, let's get the coach on. Here come the coach. Wake up, coach.
Wake up, Coach. Yeah, my bad. I didn't put a little avatar on there tonight. It ain't keeping my saved one of all my ones I've had on here. But man, hey, as soon as you hit the thing, I had two people back to back. One was hitting the lineup. One person missed the showcase, one came, but they don't feel like they've been working hard enough. They want to train Saturday. They want some performance coaching because I don't really do training.
Well, coach, I'm gonna tell you like this, coach. I'm calling out all the snakes, and I don't care who get mad. I don't care who don't want to come on the show no more. I don't care about none of that no more, coach. I'm not going along to get along, and knowing that these people not doing what they supposed to be doing. I'm just
there
talking
needs
about
to be a
I'm talking about living the right way too, coach. Tell you, folks, some of these people, man, they just liars and cheaters, man. It is what it is. I ain't trying to hang out there, and I ain't trying to drink weed and
They say if they ain't cheating, they ain't trying, huh?
Tell you, I ain't got to hang with you. I don't have to hang with you. Tell you, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is.
You know what they say? If everybody likes you, there's a problem.
Tell you, coach, winners don't hang with anybody any damn way.
Hey, bro, it took me having a neck surgery and me having this show during 2020 for me to be friends with you for real.
Coach,
we had respect for each other, but we didn't like each other, coaching.
Exactly. My thing is this, man. Wasn't nobody trying to hang with y'all. Shit, I'm trying to beat you.
Right. I mean, yeah, man. It wasn't like this when they talk about like there's a coaching fraternity. It's like, nah, bro.
I ain't coach.
Hey, how you doing? You drink your Starbucks. Hey, we know how the school system goes. They brought in the Starbucks. They brought in Hardee's. They brought in Krispy Kreme. Everybody enjoy that. Shake a hand, give a fist bump. But at the end of the day, I said we probably should 50-piece everybody, and then you're going to go run to the director of athletics and said he's going to put a 60-piece on everybody.
I never went to the Teachers Institute. I ain't go to none of that. I was trying to get back to practice.
Exactly.
I ain't have time, coach. You gotta go. Man, we got practice at 2:00.
Calvin Chris back then, he already had our backs. It was already written in stone. Now at this time, he has to be with those boys because he's the adult there in that situation.
Coach, I wasn't going to no faculty meetings, coach. I ain't finna sit up and act like.
Yeah, during football, because this is what they'd say. The principal would have our back and go, "Well, who's going to watch the boys on the football team?"
Oh yeah,
and they're supposed to be practicing. He can't be at two places at one time. I'm going to have him come in here on his planning period and do some stuff. Okay.
And I had plenty of them type meetings.
Yeah, and it wasn't just you. It was the volleyball coach. It was usually the volleyball coach and the cross country coach in there with you, or at least the volleyball coach.
I've been there in the.
She ain't missing practice either.
Drawing up plays, talking about what we gonna work on today.
Right, that's when you go to the
real
board.
Football coach, basketball coach, man, just a real coach.
Get on the board and then put them in the gym first in their tennis shoes and just let them walk.
Oh, we weren't walking around with our shirt tails out as coaches. Walking around talking about, cause we put in t-shirts. Cause we had our t-shirts inside our pants. Or sweatpants, whatever we
Whether
had.
People know it or not, during the Saban era at Alabama, you were expected to take your shirt off.
Cole, we weren't doing all that, Cole. We weren't, Cole. We weren't, Cole. We were real role models. Tell you, I don't be knowing half of these folks is coaches or street thugs. You know, I don't even know the difference. I don't know the difference no more. I swear I don't. And y'all, I coach some harder players than some of y'all adults. I can promise you that. I got a couple of them right now, boy. They owe me. So, boy, I'm telling you shit. Hey, man, well, you remember what I say? Yeah, coach, I'm finna slap five for me. Man, come on, man. Y'all. I know two people that was around a lot of real street people. That's me and Jeff. I can promise you that. Tell you, we was around it every day, Cole. And you couldn't lie to them kids. Man, Cole, man, you lying. You couldn't lie, man. They'll call your ass out. They will call you out. But you know, I used to always tell them, I said, man, show me 3 of your friends, I can tell you where you're going. Show me 3 of your friends, I can tell you where you going. Telling you. Y'all, it ain't nowhere in hell all of the wide receivers should be hanging out together unless they working out. Ain't no way, because here it is, coach. You gonna get in the game. Man, you ain't throwing me the ball. When I'm hanging out with you and you secretly hating on me. People don't know how to put it together though. They don't know how to put it together, coach. And I ain't here to teach you. I'm not here to teach you. I'm telling you. I'm not on your staff, so I'm not gonna help you. KT, man, you could have warned them. I ain't warning nobody. I don't care. They get your ass.
Part of the job. Like, you're not supposed to baby people, and they know what they're supposed to have to do.
I'm not making your money for you.
It's just like when we stop having conversation about certain kids and what they did at certain things and stuff. It's like, man, I'm not giving anybody any bulletin board material. Here I am critiquing this thing and painting a picture like we're Bob Ross or something. And it's like, I'm not going to hurt the kid. I'm just going to say, man, he did a really good job. And then with me telling you that, with my experience, that should be enough for you. I'm tired about being like, oh, I love the way he threw. This kid threw him open and kept him skinny and didn't lead him into the safety over there. And man, he just, look at that throw to the outside shoulder, and where only he could get. Like, we're not doing none of that. And he likes to more of a 2-ball and throw it down real quick to the back shoulder. He's that type of kid on that throw. No, I'm not doing it no more.
Coach, I'm at the
point. Not that it
now.
really matters that a lot of you are paying attention, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, I'm not doing this because a lot of times people take it, run with it, and be like, oh, that's one of their favorite plays and concepts.
Make sure y'all liking the live if you're on Facebook. I'm telling you, make sure y'all liking it. A lot of people come on here, they don't do but just sit here. I'm gonna start blocking you. And then you know, this ain't the hangout spot. This is a football show. This ain't where women come over here and get their nails done. This ain't where you come gossip and take it back. I'm finna screen record what he said. Man, don't come on this show. This is not the show you need to be on. I'm telling you, we over here talking football and talking about stuff that lead up to the game. And y'all, we do not have to like your school. We don't. We are media. We do not have to like your school. Tell you, we do not. Tell you. Man, you always talking. You need to get better. Get better, and we won't have to talk about you. For real. Y'all be taking it to the heart, man. We just be trying to critique you.
No, trying to help you. Right. It's just like I hear about, like, say we got a guy played at, like, Tate High School, linebacker. Man, he's cool with everybody. You would have thought he went to, like, Viger Williamson or LaFleur or something, right? And he's talking about, we work for the same company during the day, and he said, man, some of these guys that are, like, under 30 right now, he said, you can tell they never played any type of ball or sports or anything, because they're not coachable. When you critique them on anything, even when you're trying to help them and look out for them, they take it as offense and they get their feelings hurt, and they even like their lips at it or something, and just like, and it's just kind of like, man, I'm trying to almost help you keep your job, and I'm not going to be able to save you, like, if you're not listening to me.
I'm not giving none of them no advice no more. Hoop, holler, or die pole, like my grandmama used to say.
Better find you an old school man mentor or something,
You
Let me
can
tell you
hoop,
what to
holler,
do,
or
young
die
buck.
pole. Tell him. And if you out there mad, unsubscribe and get the hell off our show.
Hey, I know one thing. I guarantee you, all three. Man, I'm gonna say all six of the kids, but definitely the three on the left. You can just look at them and tell with those chests. But man, every one of them young men gonna look you in the eye, tell you they're gonna tell you their name, their school, what position they play, the class they're in, maybe, and they're pleased to meet you. God bless, whatever, and you're gonna remember that handshake when you get done with them. I know Kendrick Abel will, because he's one of my kids, and more than anything, probably I've ever done with him, and he already has it. But it's just reminding him, like, you be like an Adrian Peterson, Kendrick, and when you shake their hand, they're going.
Can't hardly hear you, Cole.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, like Kendrick Abel, when he shakes your hand, you're going to remember that young man. He's been putting in work in the weight room. You can trust him toting that rock of yours, that ball, that good old pigskin.
I know it's a lot of people, they kind of disgruntled. That he don't have the offers, the national ranking. Y'all, it's more to it. It's something missing. The people are not just not choosing you. It's something missing. It's something you stop doing. And y'all, I'm just using him for example. I'm not saying he not doing something. It's something they don't like. Y'all, you have to appease the people that are giving out these scholarships. Everybody want it done their way. It don't work like that. It don't. Y'all keep listening to the street committee, and I'm telling you, man, you're gonna be on full academic scholarships around here. Listen to the wrong people. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, the street committee has taken over again, Coach Ford. And I kind of take the blame for it. Because man, we kind of let them in. They don't care about nobody. They still talking about what kids did in damn park ball. I knew he was gonna be good when he was 4. Man, come on, man. They ain't got shit to do with what you're doing now. Look at these records. Look at the records of the teams that some of these folks on. Matthew Theodore said, man, you could have dropped down Southside Selma. Southside Selma go deep in the playoffs every year. What we look like dropping them down? What we look like dropping Southside Selma down?
But it's the record. Why you say Southside Selma? Hey, why you say Southside Selma, but you didn't say Leroy?
I'm telling you, man.
Like, they're deserving, but one team isn't because you don't know enough about them. We're supposed to be like supporting you. No, that's the problem around there. Y'all need to earn it. I'm just going to be honest with you. You haven't done anything since the 2000 season.
Coach, I am sick.
Did you hear what I said? They haven't done anything. And then they went 10-0 to do what? Lose in the first or second round of the playoffs to Sidney Lanier that's not even a school anymore? Bart Starr?
It's crazy, though. I'm going to tell you, though.
And then the people don't really support them.
I can't really fault the teams. I mean, the coaches. A lot of these kids just real losers. You can get mad and get sad tonight. I'm on one tonight. For real. Deep down inside, the coaches got to push you all the way to the end of the game. You got a losing streak inside of you, yet you got the break. And everybody ain't gonna talk to you like your mama. Everybody know. Come on, Timmy. We gonna go down here and get a hamburger. Man, come on, man.
And that ain't every kid, but look, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I've been saying it for a while now. Most kids really don't believe in themselves. They just want to kind of be a little popular in high school, and the parents are hoping it works out. But they don't really believe in their kid or this thing either. They're just kind of hoping lucky, and they tell people at their work, like, yeah, my boy's starting for the team, the high school team, and everything. And me and his mom, we're going to try to go out to eat real quick and we'll get off a little earlier. We're proud of him. Yeah, maybe he can go play at Faulkner or Huntington or Millsap or something.
This is
We send
thing.
a lot of players to Huntington, Faulkner, and Millsaps.
Here come the street committee, and the kid got offers. The kid got offers. The kid got offers. The kid has offers. But it ain't enough for the street committee. The street committee need to get the hell out the way. Just stay out of causing problems. Telling you, man. Talking about, man, I know he was good.
I'm gonna say
he
this.
Played 4-year-old.
Hey, here you go. I'm gonna say this, and this is what I've been trying to get at. Most people won't invest the right way. Multiple trainers, multiple times a week, nutrition plan. When I know you won't follow a nutrition plan for one item every night, and all you have to do is drink it real quick in one of those little things they put your food sauce in at the food Sackley's, and your kid won't drink that every night, I know you ain't gonna make it. But my whole point of this is this: you can't be a national recruit until you show out at national events. You've got to go where the big boys go, whether you like it or not.
Cool.
And then we've been trying to tell you, we're a real national event. We're not prep red zone, just pointing out these obliterated, far out of left field, saying all your strengths, which are, I guess, would make every one of you an SEC and NFL caliber first round draft pick. They never talk about any of your weaknesses. And then they blow out of proportion your strengths, which are lies. And then we see them in the biggest playoff games or state championships, and we go, did you see any of that out there? I didn't see any of that. And that's why I've never wrote or said anything about that kid doing that, because I was waiting to this game when they played some freaking body to see if he could do it. And I knew they couldn't do it. And their coach said they were going to work on that from last year when they got stomped at that in that playoff or that state championship game. And guess what? Nothing's changed. So what are they getting coached on?
A lot of this stuff, it rolls back to the.
And then this is what I love too, though. But then they love the coaches that are making them worse. But the real kids wake up and go, this coach has no idea what he's been doing at this position. They do not develop this position to be a college player. And I know I'm a college player at this position. What on earth? Oh, wait, but I'm a good baseball player too, or whatever. Oh, my dad said now I'm going to go to this private school because they're going to know how to use me. That might start happening again, y'all. The multi-sport athletes, they're about to start going to the private schools. Because a lot of the public schools, even though you think, this guy, he's probably a history teacher coaching DBs that has no business. Because how are you not developing anybody that ever gets any college scholarships with all the colleges we have now in prep schools? You can't get anybody anywhere. Even sprint football. I can get any the 5 best athletes at McIntosh scholarships. You wouldn't think like, oh, I'm better than that or something. I could get it to that kid, no problem. And there's people from other states that are like, I don't give a crap that kid plays at a 1A school for a losing program. I see what I see, and he's better than anything I've got here in Illinois at the D3 program, but we're still paying. We're going to be NAIA in a year.
Coach, at the rate we going, Coach, with all this media coverage and all this stuff, Coach, this is where the rubber going to meet the road at in a few minutes. When we start rolling out the names of these schools, and then we're going to start rolling out the records of those schools. Coach, by the time we make it to the end of this list, we going to see what the real problem is. We're going to see
everybody's painting pretty pictures, Coach, and here's the deal. It's just like the little, what was it, Yo Gotti or whatnot, Gucci Mane. It was like women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie.
Coach,
bro, your numbers don't lie.
Is going to tell the real story. All kids need to make it. Come on, man. Come on, when
No,
you gonna
only
hold
the
the
1
kids
point,
accountable? You are
the
losing.
1.29% that get scholarships need to make it from high school.
Coach,
From every single
it's in some of these schools, Coach. Some of these schools raising hell and they ain't winning no damn games. They raise so much hell and don't be winning shit. It ain't no other way to put it. I'm telling you, the order is so messed up right now. It's so messed up, Coach. It's so messed up. And y'all, it's kids that, Saraland the number 1 team right now. 64-7. But they still got kids ain't got no offers. Them kids still ain't got no offers. They waiting on Huntington College, Faulkner University, and all that. Y'all, they done whooped everybody's around here ass, but y'all think kids at other schools supposed to get offers in front of them. Come on. And just because you on Saraland team don't mean you gonna get no offer. Just because you on Saraland team don't mean you gonna get no offer. Right now, man, it's a lot of other schools that's losing more games, but they kids getting offers. Y'all, the rubber about to meet the road.
That's why people go to the other schools and even transfers because they're like, wow, hey, might as well go play. Only thing that sucks though is when you look at a team like that you left, then you're just considered the team that left, the team that looked like it was the most winning team, and you weren't starting, so you left, or you couldn't cut it, so you left. Sorry.
Here it is, y'all. We about to roll out.
I know that hurt, and sucks.
I'm about to roll the list out.
Now you got to really prove yourself even more.
Saraland comes in at of course, number 1. 64-7. Wake up, man. Jackson comes in at number 2, 57-9. Leroy comes in at number 3, 52-12.
Hey, Coach, and weren't they still 2-8 and 21?
Oh yeah, yep. Viger comes in at 50-13. 3 different head coaches. Elba comes in at 48-15. Alvin Henderson. Cause boy, they suffered this year. They got their head tore up this year. Sweetwater 46-12, y'all. T.R. Miller, there go that name again. 46-15. Bayside Academy 45-17. And Southside Selma comes in at number 10 with the record of 44-20. I'm telling y'all, man, it's and y'all, this the thing, y'all. Everybody say, oh man, they got more losses. Them people go deep in the playoffs. Look at the numbers. Y'all, it's only a 10-game schedule. Y'all, we about to break it down. So Southside plays 64 games. They played 14 playoff games. 14. Come on, man. Y'all need to be paying attention. Y'all ain't getting it.
Hey, we've been talking about Southside Selma since 2020.
Man, come on, man. Y'all not getting it, man. Y'all not, man. Y'all not getting it. I'm talking about, man, it's so simple. All right, y'all, we're going to keep going. Theodore comes in at number 11, 43-16. Theodore has played 9 playoff games. Some of y'all schools ain't played that many. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, we about to break this thing down, and some of y'all ain't going to like it tonight. St. Michael comes in 42-16. They play 58 games. So that's 8 playoff games. Y'all, your math ain't mathing. Matter of fact, y'all, let's go back to Viger. Viger's 50-13. Viger has played 13 playoff games. Come on, y'all. Look at Saraland. Saraland has played 23 playoff games. 23. Man, y'all ain't getting it, man. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting it, man. That's like a whole nother career, coach. Saraland played an extra 2 seasons. 21 extra games. Come on, in a 5-year period. Look at Jackson. 57-9. They played 16 playoff games.
I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, but I got to go ahead and say this from looking at the list. This is crazy. Chickasaw and Citronelle are ahead of a lot of teams. Some of them ain't even on the list.
Oh, man. We finna keep going there. All right, Brantley comes in at 42-18, coach. Brantley has played 20 playoff games. 20 playoff games. 2 extra seasons. Right there in your face. But everybody looking, oh, man, look at that record. Man, them folks done played 20 extra games, man. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all wonder why them kids at those schools be getting offers. They done played an extra 2 seasons just for winning. That's the formula to winning. You get the extra.
They're a program. They're a program.
Yeah,
They're a winning program. When them people say it like, we got a real winning football program up here. They've been doing this a while.
Thomasville, hold on, Clark County. No, hold on. UMS right. 42-22, coach. That's 64 games. Y'all, they done played 14.
Sounds like they upset a lot of people that wasn't even supposed to win. You know what I mean? Sounds like a lot of upsets.
And then right behind them, Clark County, another 14 playoff game. Man, that is. Those playoff games equal more opportunities for highlight plays for those players.
Right. Let's put that comment on the screen. That
deserves
a
potential
comment on the screen.
scholarships.
So
I
true.
won't put it on the screen, but I'm gonna put it on there as soon as I finish this list. Who we got next? Gulf Shores. Oh, is it Thomasville? Thomasville. 41-16. Thomasville has played 7 playoff games. Y'all, that's 7 more opportunities. 7 more opportunities. Ain't nobody asleep. If you play at a school that done played a whole nother season and you ain't got no offer, evidently you're not that good. It is what it is. You can get bad sand here to flip a dip. But at the end of the day, they have seen you too much, not doing nothing, or they don't want to see you no more. It's just like that. Evidently, you did something wrong. Gulf Shores, 40-18. 8 playoff games. 8. Demopolis, 40-19. 9 playoff games. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to get it. Y'all need to get it. I hope y'all getting it. Laverne, 40-18. 8 playoff games. Spanish Fort, 39-18. 7 playoff games. 36-19. 6 playoff games. Mayor G. Montgomery, y'all. 37-20. I know everybody like, man, them and Baker got the same record. Them and Baker ain't got the same path. Mayor G. Montgomery went 0-10 in 2021. So over the last 4 years, here we go, Jeff. Over the last 4 years, Mayor G has played 17 playoff games. How you come up with that number, KT? Because they went 0-10. Come on. That be half of the problem. Some of y'all skip that class. That be the problem. Now, Baker has played 7 playoff games.
History.
Here goes St. Paul.
Y'all can thank Josh Flowers for a lot of that.
8 playoff games for St. Paul's. Williamson, 36-21. Williamson had a 3-7 season. So over the last 4 years, Williamson has played 7 playoff games.
Woo.
Over the last, look, that is great. That is great. All right. Mobile Christian, 36-25. I know everybody like, damn, how they did 11 playoff games.
Yeah, and a state championship in the last 5 years.
Oh, come on, y'all. That's 61 games for the people that can't count.
Y'all can thank Ronnie Cottrell for a lot of that.
Hopeville is not in the Mobile region. That's the only reason why we don't have Hopeville on here. Anybody in the Wiregrass, we don't have them on here as well.
So a lot of teams may not have made the list if it was for them.
Yeah. So y'all, it's way more high schools. I can promise you that. We got Linden, 35-18. That's 53 games. That's 3 playoff games right there. Oh no, actually, Linden played a couple 9-game seasons. So Linden did get a couple more games because the year before in 2020 they won the state championship. That was Strawn, 34-23, 7 playoff games. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's crazy. Playoffs also show college coaches that those kids are being coached up. Shout out to the caliber of coaching coming from those programs mentioned. That area has a lot of great coaches. I tell you. A lot of great coaches down here. Y'all, McKenzie, 33-20, 3 playoff games. Fairhope, 33-22, 5 playoff games. Over there in Fairhope. JU Blackshear, 7 playoff games. They was 32-25. Daphne, 3 playoff games, 30-23. Georgiana, 7 playoff games. Hopeville more in the Montgomery region. Hopeville more in Montgomery, Wiregrass region. Coming on down the line, McGill-Tulane Catholic, 29-25, 4 playoff games. Flomaton, 28-25, 3 playoff games. Florella, 28-25, 3 playoff games. Faith Academy, 28-28, 6 playoff games. And y'all, they ain't made it.
I heard they're gonna get some players, man. I heard they're getting some players coming up again. Maybe, may only be 1 or 2, but it could be program changing.
Oh, yeah. Orange Beach, 27-24. Orange Beach had one 9-game season. Y'all, they had 2 playoff games. 2 playoff games. I'll pull up Hopeville for you once I get finished. Foley, 26-25, 1 playoff game. 1 playoff game. Hillcrest Evergreen, number 42, 25-24, 4 playoff games. Why y'all always call it Evergreen? They got more playoff games than y'all got. Telling you. Chickasaw, 25-35 playoff games for Chickasaw. Chickasaw got a lot more playoff games than a lot of y'all. Central, 24-29, 3 playoff games. Southern Choctaw, 23-32. They have 5 playoff games up in Southern Choctaw. Coach Larry Borkin and the crew. Same record for Cottage Hill, 5 playoff games, 23-32. BC Rain, 22-30, 2 playoff games. Y'all, all this makes a major difference.
You know, Coach, I think I'm going to go watch Coach Boykin in Southern Choctaw this year. I think I'm going to make that little ride.
I'll tell you, I definitely want to make that
Let's
ride
go.
with
Let's do it. Yep.
you. Well, we're going to eat good.
We're going to
too.
go live. Yep. We're going to go live there that night.
Oh, yeah. Definitely in the river region over there. Who we got here next? McIntosh. 19-28. McIntosh had a 7-game season and an 8-game season. That's 15 games right there. McIntosh, 2 playoff games. Both of them was this year. 2 playoff games. Marengo, no playoff games, 17-33. Satsuma, 15-35, no playoff games. Why y'all clapping? It's still an accomplishment. Baldwin County, 14-38. 2 more playoff games than a lot of people. Baldwin County got a lot of playoff games. Got more playoff games than a lot of people. Alma Bryant, 13-36. No playoff games. Y'all, we just clapping for the kids. Central Hayneville, 12-33. No playoff games. Calhoun, 10-41. 1 playoff game. Robertsdale, 9-41, no playoff game. Monroe County, 8-42, no playoff game. Alberta, 7-43.
Hey, don't forget Fruitdale, 9-42, Coach.
Oh, my bad, Fruitdale. Fruitdale, 9-42. 1 playoff game. Fruitdale got a playoff game. Tell you, man, it makes a difference. Murphy, 6-43, no playoff game. LaFleur, 6-44, no playoff game. JF Shields, 3-46, and Bayshore Christian, 3-13, no playoff game.
And you had Wilcox Central at 5-44 with 69.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Wilcox.
Oh, it's so small to read you and magnify.
5-44, no playoff game.
Hey, I tell you what, and I know I hadn't said this yet, but even if I was like a QB1 that needed I'm going to tell y'all what to go ahead and do right now. Alma Bryant, I'd probably go there and get me a Euro film if I knew I could go from the 8th grade to the 9th and start for that team. Okay? Baldwin County might need some players, but I'm talking about at some real great positions at Alma Bryant because they haven't been winning, so they need to change something. Then you got Robertsdale. I mean, go start for a year. Get you some film. And look at some of those other teams on the list. So some people that's like making all these excuses, just go be a one-hit wonder for some of them. Or this is what me and Coach have been saying for a while. To be honest with you, if you could go play, on both sides of the football at a place like Chickasaw and ball out, you might not even leave over there. Honestly, because they got a great thing going over there right now. You're going to be playing with Jaden Collins.
Cole, every team in the top 10 got double-digit playoff games. Double-digit. Means a lot, man.
Yeah, but you got to be you got to be a clutch dog to play in the playoff games. So, is it just my baby's going to the playoffs and we're out there to support him while he stands there, and his uniform don't even get any marks on it or his helmet, or is your baby fighting for the playoffs to even get in there for a team, but they're starting.
Cole, it's a lot of kids that's playing that's messing it up, making it look bad. I'm telling y'all, I watch film and I watch people comments too, a lot. And a lot of y'all comments don't add up to the caliber of kid that you think a lot of these kids be. Oh yeah, I said it. It's not adding up, man. It's something missing. And y'all are not going to the right places to find what's missing. Y'all going where it's comfortable. Ain't nothing comfortable about training. Nothing. And if it is, you with the wrong trainer. It ain't easy. I can tell you that. Everybody listen to the street committee coaches that ain't had nobody to come recruit no kid from them. So y'all keep listening to the ones who got pure park ball experience. Oh man, I know college coach, but you ain't never worked in an environment that's conducive to knowing what to do when the college coaches come on these campuses. Y'all just going off relationships with the people. That is not gonna add up when that kid is on that campus and now the college coach really realize that kid ain't working with it like that. And a lot of y'all like what y'all like, but y'all not liking what the college coaches like. Because evidently it'll be more kids playing early. Man, we ain't got hardly nobody playing early. A lot of kids made it. And then y'all be getting advice from people who kids riding the bench. Come on, man. Y'all, come on, man. For real. To create a championship program, you have to have three things. Here it is. We're going to put it on the screen. Cole, we need to get you on the show.
No, I think I'm going to go back and coach with him.
Oh, yeah. Players that want to.
The ending of the sentence is the main thing, and that's the
administration that allows.
That's the saddest part. They don't want to really win. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, they just want to paint some pretty pictures and hope that you're not an embarrassment.
I'm gonna buy Chick-fil-A for you.
They want you to win enough for people not to complain and think that you're doing a great job with the young men and all that kind of stuff. And winning may not be everything at our school because, we're an academic, presence first and foremost, and leadership skills and community involvement. We're trying to build citizens for the future. Okay. But then start losing.
Man, come on, man.
All them people with all that junk, they're going to fire you too.
School. Man, the real players ain't coming. Man, they're going to shoot the bird at the school. They're going to do it, y'all. And y'all, schools college is a big school, y'all. I want everybody to understand that. You can't be in basic courses talking about going to be at some of these prestigious colleges. Y'all, it's hard as hell to get a degree from Spring Hill College. And y'all, that's Division II. So just imagine, at some of these other prestigious schools, Vanderbilt, places like that, man. Why Vanderbilt ain't offering me? Man, Vanderbilt trying to win now. And, my thing is this. Whatever you hang around is what you're going to become. I can't have a joker from the streets that didn't graduate tell me what college to go to. For real. They ain't even graduate high school. How the hell they going to tell you what to do? And some of y'all be listening, man. That be the thing. The doggone people with the education, y'all push them to the side and listen to them. Oh, hold on. Be quiet for a minute. Oh, man. It don't make no sense. School, I'm telling you, man, school is a big version. College is a big version of school, man. And a lot of y'all forgetting that part. A lot of y'all forgetting that part. Y'all around here taking advice from people. I'm telling y'all.
It is definitely the institution of higher learning.
Telling you.
Period. And they don't give degrees away.
Doing that kid in an algebra or not algebra in a calculus class or statistics class, and they don't know what don't even know the concepts or the strategies to even fulfill the problems that's right before them. That's the thing, man. Everybody want to give advice. Everybody want to be part of the journey. Man, some of y'all need to get off the bus and get out the way and let the professionals take it from here. And my thing is this: what are the professionals? Who are the professionals? Bobby Pruitt will be graduating this year. Look at that. I tell you, man, we got to steer the kids in the right direction, man.
Show how smart that is, because he's still got so much eligibility even at Miami left. Oh my gosh, dude, he's killing.
Miami is school now.
No, he must be like an academic All-American to do what he's doing right now. He must be taking classes all the time without taking a break. And he must have had some classes accepted, even from Theodore, that were counted as college level or something, or he wouldn't be where he is right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: a lot of parents are choosing schools based on the football or the basketball team. You better start choosing the school based on how good the teachers are.
Well, Coach, if that were the truth, they'd all be going to Davidson and they'd be a powerhouse again. Because, I mean, like, the ACT don't lie now. If I had a kid that needed the ACT score, I'd be like, hey, you do good at Davidson, you can get a scholarship. They're still a big-time program. Like, we need that. I need that ACT score, son. You can fall down.
You got to have that background. A lot of kids
can't be a deep snapper anymore. You got to.
A lot of them at schools where they barely do work. Y'all, every day in college, man, you're gonna have something to do.
I know some of this is dumbed down when some of these kids I hear about making A or honor roll, that I'm like, man, they ain't A honor roll remembering lead right or left.
Tell you.
So I mean, I guess I'd be a genius.
Hey, the coaches got to dumb it down to play just so they can all get in. Resources play a big factor in the development of those players. Got several programs where the head coach doesn't even teach a class. How can you compete?
Exactly.
And the coach is watching film all day.
Mm-hmm. Only getting paid to do football. But you still got to do class.
Not to mention to have all of their coaches on campus to help build relationships with those kids. You already know these days don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Exactly.
Preach, Coach. Hallelujah. Amen. I agree. Coach Norvell right there. Y'all see that? Dual enrollment at Theodore. That's how he did it, y'all. Dual enrollment at Theodore. We've been telling y'all about Theodore. I'd let Coach Norvell coach my boy.
I know. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. y'all, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I applaud the Mobile County Public School coaches. I applaud y'all because I'm telling you, man, it's hard. It's hard when you see all these big time coming up.
Me and KT lost many years off of our life because of that place, honestly. Probably. I mean, just dealing with some of the stuff. Yeah, I didn't, when it was over with, it wasn't like I was.
Man, I ain't know how to act, boy. And then, coach, the gas card I had, coach, you could rent cars and stuff. Coach, we had rental cars. Man, we was taking kids to AAU trials and everything.
And they wanted you to. Hey, man, I'm telling you.
and I get to use the card, man. I'm telling you, I thought it was a prank.
Hey, boy, when we got out of the school system in Mobile, it was like the end of Shawshank Redemption, wasn't it?
Man, come on. Then I ain't talking about Atmo. Atmo, boy, ooh, at the time, Atmo, ooh, the Wind Creek was kicking in, boy. That's all I can tell you. Man, boy. Man, that's all I can say, man. Tell you. I'm gonna leave that alone. Tell you. But, man, it is what it is, y'all. Man, it's serious though. It's serious, man. We're gonna start doing dog pound soon. Definitely. This kid right here, definitely a dog pound player. Out there at Blunt. Tristan Harden Roberts. Look at his helmet, coach. He knocked all the paint off his damn helmet. Hey. He ain't tiptoeing. And coach, this the thing, coach. Now you got this caliber player. He pulling around. You got somebody trying to stop him from kicking you out. Wake up, coach.
What's going on?
Not much, man. You over there typing a lot. I'm trying to alleviate some of that typing.
Man, enjoying the show. Enjoying the show.
Man, it's always, man. I know you got some kids that you gonna probably be featuring. Definitely send them our way so we can put them on the dog pound and get their names out there. And
I surely will.
This the thing, coach, and all us coaches on here. A lot of people don't know the expertise it takes to help kids get to the next level. I coach football, man. That ain't y'all don't get it, man. Man, it's a lot of professionalism that these kids got to learn before they even go on EP people campuses. What's your thoughts, coach?
I just think now, especially nowadays, that it really takes a village. So yeah, you got the high school coaches, the position coaches that do their part, but as parents, a lot of them, want to put it just on the coach, but a lot of times as parents, that's your child. You need to make sure that they're prepared academically, make sure that they're prepared mentally, and then of course physically. So some kids it's going to take a little bit more get some of the outside work to to be prepared to and especially to play some of these Power 4 programs. These coaches, their job is on the line, so they're not in the business of just making friends. That they want to make the playoffs as well. So with all this money that's involved with it, on the coaching side, you want to have kids that's ready to go. So that's why I look at some of these top tier programs, especially in the Mobile area, the Wiregrass area, all around that, where these coaches prepare these kids so that these college coaches, are welcoming that type of player, because just like those 6A programs and 5A and even some of the small school programs, that they're just like college programs in some aspects.
I'm sitting here. I had to put this picture on the screen, and getting in front of a college head coach right now is almost like pulling blood out of a turnip. And when you get these opportunities, a lot of kids missed out on this opportunity at our last showcase. Coach came by, and and a lot of people don't understand the ins and outs with that. If we would have had a free event, he couldn't have came, to a free event. And people don't understand the logistical stuff that goes into this stuff. Everybody think, oh man, we just gonna throw something together. No, man, you gotta have a lot of stuff in place just to even have a college coach come out there, and evaluate the kids. And, and at least, the ones that want to come, a lot of them don't even come because they just go into the transfer portal and get whoever they want,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So coach, talk about that transfer portal. Cause I know dealing with Coach Good, man, they got a roster full of transfers up at Miles, and people still sending them film, trying to
Oh,
get kids in Miles.
yeah, but you think about it too, the job Coach Gould has done, like not just at Miles, but with Gould Elite, he ran that prep school program. I really think he played a big part of bringing a lot of those programs to this area,
Yeah,
to this state that where man, he was a torchbearer with that, and he stood behind it, and it paid off for him. But not only just him, but those players. So, he was helping those kids, get the D2s and D1s from his prep school. So he wasn't using it just as a money thing. He used it as an opportunity to change lives. And when you got, guys that run programs like that, I'll be trying to send them there too. He just recently picked up one of the kids that I represented, the kid Zorian Peterson from Ashford, man. This kid, he had some early D1 offers, and he waited a little late, and then he turned around and he signed up with my program, and it took that one opportunity with Coach Gould. He jumped on him, and scholarship, and brought him in, and I think he's gonna play early.
oh man, talk about your program, Coach. A lot of people don't know about it, and I guarantee you, it's somebody on here listening that need their kid in your program.
With with I've been coaching this my 24th year, and I really enjoy just seeing kids go to the next level. I didn't play Division I football. I played Division II football at Tuskegee, and one of the things that I always wanted to see when I started coaching back at Horseshoe Bend in 2002 was just to help kids do something that I couldn't do myself. And so I started this program about 12 years ago with Dream Chasers. At the time, I was coaching, just training, professional and collegiate athletes. And then we started working with the high school kids and middle school kids, and, ACT test prep, combine training, positional training, and, of course, with recruitment. And like now, I've always done that wherever I've gone, as far as the programs and that I've been a part of with Prattville, Northview, Dothan Prep, Abbeville was I took pride in helping these kids get to the next level, because if you bust your tail for me, I bust mine for you on the back end. And then the other part is developing those relationships. And 24 years of being able to develop the relationships with the college coaches, and where they trust that you send them a good product. The kids are
A
academically.
lot of people don't know that part. Yeah. But
Yeah,
they'll never take that part away from you.
yeah, man. But over the years, man, and we've had a lot of kids go different places, but different levels. And I always that's kind of how you and I met. Was
Yeah,
you
yeah.
recruit some guys, and uh, so that's why I always keep up with you, because when you got good people and it turns, those relationships become lifelong relationships. And, listen to your program and seeing how quick, you're looking at some of those park league kids or middle school kids. I think one of the last shows I really listened to, you were talking about an 8th grader, and I told you about it, but and that's what it takes. That's the extra.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So for those parents, invest in your child's future. Invest in your child's future. So, like whenever you guys have the dog pound and you have your camps and your dream chasers camps, those things are big, just to be able to, and I know it's not easy to be able to put together. So just,
They don't understand this part, Coach. They don't understand when you don't show up. It kind of relieves some of the pressure for us to help you. When you come, we feel obligated, to help you get, whatever you gonna get. And that's the thing that, a lot of people, they don't understand. They just trying to do an event. But man, they don't know if a KT Thornton or Coach Stewart put their name behind you, the weight that comes with it. You know, a lot of coaches don't even watch the film. Man, whoever you recommend, man, you don't recommend it all these people. Man, I'm telling you, man, they don't understand those conversations when you finally do recommend a kid and how quick that kid gets to where he needs to be. And you know, that's the thing that a lot of people not getting. They just trying to do the same thing. Man, everybody can't do this, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's the part. That's the part. I never forget last spring, the college coaches was coming in and I was showing up at the schools because the college coaches was doing a comparison. Man, I can't take but one kid. Which kid would you take, KT? And a lot of people don't know how many kids end up being the right kids. Man, I was 100% right. You know, the coaches were like, "Oh man, I was just gonna see what you were gonna say." You know, yeah, I don't sugarcoat nothing because I know this how these people feed their families, and you know, a lot of people don't understand that part, man.
Oh
They
yeah,
don't
you're right about
understand
that.
that.
You're right about that. And you know that if you go back and think about how many lives that you changed or kids,
Ooh,
you
Lord,
know, from now, and here go the other part too, KT. Even from the coaches, because that gets those parents off of them, that gets administration off of them, because everybody's setting up signing day, and you got double-digit kids signing scholarships. That's how many lives are being changed on some of these kids that probably didn't have it all the way academically, or 4.0 student, and going off academic scholarships, or got parent trust funds, for their child to go to school that some of the others don't have. But so athletics, man, is an avenue now. And those kids that are blessed to, with those opportunities, they need to make the best of it. Not only just sign, go to school, educate, dominate, and at the end of the day, graduate. Man, they got to graduate.
man. I'm gonna tell you, coach. I've been trying to get over in your area for the longest, coach. I think it's time. I think it's time for us to come on down in that area over there.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's a lot
yeah.
of talent now. Hey, I tell people,
Ooh, you know,
look at, hey,
hey,
it's a lot of talent. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, these, I look at kids over at Cottonwood. You look at Real Time,
yeah,
which is loaded. You look at, man, Dothan High, that you got the number
yeah,
one player in the
in,
state right
in
now
the
that
state,
got,
yeah,
that
yeah.
can pretty much choose where he wants to go, and then
He
there's
done
some other
leapfrogged
kids now.
everybody too. He
Hey,
leapfrogged everybody.
Hey, listen, and there's a lot of kids, in this area, Ashford, man, even now, they got the kid, Zydavian Walker, 6'4", 240, defense end, tight end, this, really gonna have a big summer and things heating up for him. But, just to go back and just, think about this area, it's
Oh,
some talent rich
so
area,
every time I done been down there, coach, I done found somebody. And see, that's the thing that a lot of people locally over here in Mobile, they don't understand how many times I done been on that highway. They don't even know, and
Mhm.
coach, you can attest. I went to some places that a lot of people can't go.
You're right about that.
A
You're right
lot of
about
people.
that.
Ain't too many people going to GW long.
You're right.
For real.
You're
You
right
know,
about that.
I'm telling you, man, I done been to some places, y'all. I'm telling y'all, and we got a lot of young media guys. They just media. Man, they don't understand the recruitment, that a lot of these college coaches depending on good media coverage
Yeah,
to choose some of these kids. And everybody want to put a highlight film, and them coaches want to see can they play. Forget a highlight film.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The
can this
highlight.
joker really come help me win? You
Yeah,
know,
you're right about that. That then sometimes the highlight film is just just
man,
a
come on,
conversation piece. It's about what kind of programs he coming from. So I
yeah.
take it like when you looking for a puppy, you want to look at the parents. A lot of people D1 players got D1 parents. So, first thing, you want to look at those parents. How
Oh
does
yeah.
dad act? Is he hanging on the fence? Is he calling plays? While the head coach, or does he trust the coach? And then, knowing that the coach knows what he, knowing what he has his kid's best interest at heart, because you get a lot of that too. And I've seen college coaches walk away from situations or kids that pretty good kids, good players, great students, but that dad or it could be that mom sometimes, but most of the time it's that dad. And, you don't want to deal with that. You have them same parents on those blogs talk about the college coach on Sundays or Saturdays. So
Come
that's
on,
tough.
man. That's the easy way to lose that scholarship too. Man,
Yeah,
them
that
folks
and
tell
social
you that
media.
off to tell you to go home to your mama
Hey,
or to your
that
dad.
hey, that and social media, because I've seen that too.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, yeah, just so when you have good head coaches, and Mobile does, there's a lot. You can go to different programs, and you got the players. I tell everybody all the time. You look at it. Where's the recent Senior Bowl play down there in Mobile? It's down there for a reason. Like, come on, man. You got every NFL coach and GM flying in there.
The college
Staying a
coaches
week.
coming in to watch their players and they recruiting.
And that's why those kids, a lot of those 4 and 5 star players are coming from that area. Well, they got good coaches, and and I look at a lot of the facilities. You look at a lot of programs just around when they start building things, and administration is getting those things, and you start building things. Look how many programs normally win. You look at even Thompson. Look at their facilities. You go and look at the areas when they start building programs. Carver, Montgomery, they start building things, and instantly, and Andalusia at one time when they built the indoor, and then turn around and playing in the state championship game. And even when we were at Abbeville, in 2020, they started working on the fields and brand new track, and we go to state championship game. Everybody gets excited.
But that was
Boosters.
crazy that year, Coco. But we were set to do the showcase and COVID hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
was crazy. Well, we were headed to Abbeville, boy, and man, they shut everything down over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
But
couldn't even parks over there.
I'll tell you this, man. I know, Coach Kennedy over at Dothan, and he has a lot of the resource with the facilities there, man. Administration done a great job over here, just building those facilities, and he welcomes a lot of that stuff, for people to be able to come in and of course through approval, but
Oh
and
yeah.
especially with the city, man. You talking about the stadium. KT, in the last couple of years, you got, Isaiah Reese, that he's with Rivals, he's with NCSA Sports.
Yeah.
He's a Northview alum, and he has a facility here in town where, NFL flag. You think everybody that with the flag program, well, that in the state of Alabama, that started here with Isaiah Reese, but
Yeah.
UAB, graduated from UAB in the Hall of Fame there, drafted 6th round, the Dallas Cowboys, and man, giving back. When I say giving back, has a huge facility, just got a full turf field sponsored by the Atlanta Falcons that the kids are able to play on and practice on here. And man, I'm telling you, that the resources. So that's one of the things, man. You build it, they'll come.
Oh yeah, man. And I'm about to join the Pritchard Park and Rec. We about to bring it back. I'm gonna be the program director for that. So man, when you get the city involved, man, it eliminates a lot of stuff. Man, it ain't gonna be no reason in the next couple years why a kid not gonna make it. Because man, we gotta start training the old kid, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people just training the athlete. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
training the kid how to talk. They ain't training the kid how to present themselves. A lot of kids rub people wrong, even when they shy. Coaches, we want you to open up.
Yeah.
I can't have you on my team if you barely talking, you
Hey,
know.
KT, that's the and I always tell my guys that the turkey and the peacock, that turkey blends in, but that peacock spreads those wings, man, and similar birds, but that peacock gonna stand out a little bit more, and that's what they got to do when those kids are going to camp. That's what they got to do when those kids are knowing how to speak in the media, and even how to put the uniforms on correctly, or just all of that. So all of that stuff matters, man.
And a lot of people don't understand, man. You gotta have a great vocabulary, man. Your vocabulary might cost you some millions of dollars. Yeah, no, don't even know how to, hold a real conversation. Everything one word answers. Man, no, man, you gotta learn how to hold conversations because now money talks to money. It don't whisper, it talks to money.
There you
And
go.
at the end of the day, if you don't have that in you, man, you got to develop that. And if you don't develop it, it's gonna cost you some money in the long run. You know,
Oh, absolutely.
telling you. Yeah, coach. Boy, y'all got some big things over there in that Dothan area. Uh, especially with Isaiah Reese. I remember when he played. I
Yeah,
remember when he played. That's the crazy part. Ah,
I'm telling you. Hey, so even this, you think the last few years? I think one of the last 4 years where Dothan has hosted the rivals camp
yeah,
right here at Repuse. I think one year it was like maybe about 300 kids, and the next year 500 kids. Then you turn
yeah,
around, I don't know how many this past year. It's like, and I hope they're able to bring it back. Bring it back to this area again because especially with the upgrades to Repuse Stadium. I'm talking about first class, like first class. Stadium here, and then so turf field, nice jumbotron, great seating in a good neighborhood. So when people come here, they feel safe, and then all these hotels and things. So Isaiah, he was able to change lives, but he also made an impact in the community
yeah.
because of lodging. You talking about the restaurants, in which if nobody knows now, Dothan at one time led the nation per capita in fast food chains and other restaurants, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
good places here, man. You can mess around and get big over here now. You definitely get big back.
He good, boy. I love coming to Dothan. Though. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
absolutely,
Boy, look
absolutely.
tell you. Well, look, I need to add y'all back to the region. I need to come
Hey,
back over there some more.
hey, KT, hey, you need to. I tell you what, you come here, I got somewhere for you. I
Uh-oh.
got somewhere for you. Hey, you come here, I got somewhere for you.
Well, you know I'm coming. You look, you already know. You already know my old saying, don't make me ride. And boy, you look up, I'll be there and everybody like, man, you said you were going.
Hey, there you go.
Man, look here. Well, I got to get back on my don't make me ride tours. Because gratitude is your attitude, man.
Yeah,
Our showcases are getting smaller and smaller because the local people don't know the impact. They just get on here and they don't understand. They're just like Coach Snell putting on the event over at Ashford tomorrow.
yeah,
I mean Saturday
yeah.
over
Antonio
there.
Snell. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Great
So
guy. He's
yeah,
impacted a lot. A Northview alum. He and his wife, and man, the guy. I wouldn't be surprised before long that the Snell is coaching. Some basketball program in college here soon.
yeah.
But a great basketball mind, and a lot of the college coaches actually, they respect him. When it comes to basketball. So he's a great guy. Does a great job, and he cares. So that's he reminds me a lot of you, KT.
Hey,
But
me and him took a team up to North Carolina.
oh wow, oh
Yeah. Oh man, me and him talk about that man all the time. Man, I'm telling you, people don't be knowing the impact, man. And that was a time I needed him to be there because my daughter was graduating from UAB, and at the time, my ex-wife, she went to the graduation. So I was out of it. And man,
mhm.
coach coached his butt off over there. Man, coach beat the Laney Rudd team. That's the team that what's the girl played at South Carolina? Asia Wilson played on.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Coach Snell was beating all them folk. And boy, I was like a zombie because I wanted to be over there, And man, the people don't understand the sacrifices a lot of coaches have to make, you know. Yeah, I sent representation, but ain't nothing like you being there, you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
you know, so I'm telling you, man, it was just a great time. Me and Coach Snell, I used to come down to North Bay Haven. And then I did a workout over at Ashford, actually where he gonna be at. Man, that's a nice little town over there.
Oh yeah.
Man, had some college coaches come to one of our little practices we had over there. So man, I'm telling you, man, we deeply connected. But man, I'm real cautious because I don't want people connecting to me because they know I can help their kid. I want you to connect with me because you really need help with your kid. Some people they just want to be in the know-how and all that other stuff, man. It's so many kids I know I done help behind the scenes that parents to this day probably don't even know. I made 1 or 2 phone calls, but you pretty much gone. And I don't care anywhere in the country. Because when my nephew was coming through, I did his recruitment. And man, I still got great relationships. And shoot, he was a 4-star and ended up being a 5-star before he left Viga that year. So he had $19 million worth of scholarships.
Oh wow.
That year. Yeah, so it's a lot of people that I rub elbows. Y'all, they was assistant coaches, now they head coaches. So, people don't understand that alone, but it's so many people trying to backdoor and all this, man. And people like me find stuff out, man. I just have to be cautious. I don't need you backdooring around me, you know. That right there not gonna help the kid, you know. That's the part that a lot of people don't understand. I know everybody ain't loyal no more. The loyalty is gone. So, that's another adjustment that we have to make because kids gonna jump school to school now.
Yeah.
So, that's something that shoot when my nephew was coming through, that what they did. He left Auburn and went to Jacksonville State, then got picked up by the Bears. So at the end of the day, man, it's all about that being in the right fit. And but he made a bad choice coming out of high school. I kind of bagged up and let my sister did it, but if I had to do it again, I wouldn't have bagged up because he ended up going somewhere that he really didn't want to go. He just did that just to make his mom happy. And that's what I challenge a lot of parents. Make sure you know where your kid want to go, and stop trying to steer them where you want them to go, because they're gonna be miserable. And man, he left Auburn and went to Jacksonville State and had the time of his life. Won conference championships. Man, I'm telling you, man, when you're a winner, man, losing ain't good for you. Losing, man, he was miserable. He said, man, can you get me away from here? No, I never get, he called me. He said, I do not want to be here, man. We lose too much. Tell you, he went to Jacksonville State, got him 3 conference championships, and ended up going to the Bears. Stayed there for a little while, and then while he was up there, he met a Navy officer that persuaded him to be in the Navy, and that's what he is right now. He in the Navy out there in San Diego. Yep. On the submarine. He done been to Iran a couple times, boy. I done crossed my fingers for him a couple times. Tell you, he done been over there 2 or 3 times already. They in that sub. So, boy, they can pull out at any time. Shoot, they can pull out 7 o'clock in the evening and go on a mission to be back at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like they ain't never been. And see, that's the part of the military that a lot of people don't understand. I never forget when I was in I was 3rd Force Recon. And boy, we used to go on night ops, and I was coaching at Viger, and I'll never forget, man. We went on a night op in Puerto Rico, and we had to do man, we had to save some people. I just say that, and boy, they saw us, and boy, that was the last person they saw. That's all I can say. But I'm telling you, man, it's different in that military, especially when you got a president that's gonna call you at any time. You know, I was there when Bush was in office, the son. So look, he was gung ho, boy. I'm telling you, boy, you be sitting on that runway like, why this joker messing with these folks? But guess what? It's over the same stuff again.
Yeah.
It's over that oil. It's over that oil, man. Man, gas is going through the roof. Diesel is like 560 something here. What is it up there,
Yeah.
Coach?
It's a little under little under 5. Oh, yeah, like, little under 5. And
560. Hey, right
Man,
here.
they
Boy, I gas
filling
going
up big time.
I gas going to be the cheapest. Tell you, real. Man, I tell you, Coach, man. Man, you got to be a regular now, Coach.
oh, I enjoy it. Listen, I enjoy it. It's just the different topics and hearing a lot of the things that are going on. And then I got a vested interest down there in the Mobile area because of course Coach Sumter over at Chickasaw, one of my close friends. But I got a son that just he's an 8th grader at Clark Shaw and plays.
Great school.
Yeah, he'll be going. One of Viger, one graduated from Viger, sister graduated from Viger, so but he may end up going to Blunt Viger. So
That'll be good. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have a lot going on with Park and Rec, man. We're gonna be doing some stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that people had to pay for. If you had one of those two schools, you might not have to pay. Because man, you got resources with the city. You know what I'm saying? That now you eliminate costs. Now as a resident or a kid that attend one of the high schools, now you can let that kid come. But the people that don't live, they might tax you. They might tax you to come inside the city, but all of it balances itself out. But I tell you, man, we got a lot going on down here. Just like I say, Coach, I got to come that way. I don't care. Find me a park somewhere. I got to come that way. And me and Coach Ford just said that. Coach Ford on here. Coach Ford won a bunch of championships. I won a bunch of championships. Man, it's just a lot of knowledge. When you've been in that championship environment, man, it's different, and everybody don't understand. Stuff that people say, man, it don't take all that. It does take all of that, but they don't understand, the path that you have to take and how much you have to put in, to be one of them championship programs.
And another thing too is parental involvement. Oftentimes, you can get more parents to come to a Blunt and Viking game or game, that you'll have thousands, and then when it comes time for those PTO meetings, you only got about 10 or 15 sometimes. So, with that parental involvement and you get the right coaches and administration, everybody gets on the same page, and you could change, not only change the school or the program, you could change the community, through athletics. That's it was that for me. So I definitely understand, just when you get the Parks and Recs, involved and, being able to give back. And then when some of these kids, once they make it, whether it's CEOs of different companies or the military or either, NFL, and especially in that area, how many NFL alums you guys have?
Oh my God. And then, man, you got Tuskegee head coach. He's from Pritchard.
Yeah, that was
yeah. Got the Marco McNeil, DeAndre Green. Man, we get all them guys back. Robert Brazil, Willie Anderson. Man, all them people ready. They are ready. Man, we gonna do a lot of mentoring because man, I'm telling you, man, the kids got to speak that language. It's a language, man. When you an elite kid, man, you got to have elite parents, and man, the parents got to learn the rules so they won't be at the game. Oh, they holding them. They can hold inside the pads. The hand can't slip on the outside. They holding my baby. No, they can do that. We got to teach that though, to the parents. And I'm telling you, man, we can have more and more, kids make it. And then my thing is this: some of them got to get a degree now. Everybody can't go to the NFL. That's just like my nephew. He get all the way with the Bears, and man, he called me. He said, "Hey, Uncle, I'm finna go to the Navy. Man, they got me a signing bonus, all that. Man, he done got paid for the Bears and going to the Navy. And at the end of the day, that's what he wanted to do. Everybody, he fulfilled his dream. Went to NFL training camp, and he was about to make the team until he told him he was going to the Navy. He told him he was going to the Navy. Shoot. But, that's where he at now.
That's certainly not letting the program use it.
Yeah.
So, you never know what's going on that bus or what's going on in the locker room that these coaches are pouring into these kids and developing mentally, physically, but as well as spiritually, man. There's a lot of great guys that's out there that are good men that, they're in, in charge of programs that help change these lives. And that's one of the things is some of those pregame speeches or some of those devotions or, even involving the church, the churches are able to, get into the school.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So, but just getting those people involved, a lot of them.
The kids, how to dress up. A lot of kids, they so used to wearing, lounge wear or whatever you want to call it. They don't even know how to put on a shirt and tie. So, you got to teach them all aspects, because, man, you just can't, man, you almost in an interview everywhere you go, and, that's another thing that the kids don't understand and the parents don't either. Everybody in protection mode, but what are you protecting them from? That's just like at our showcase, me and Jeff, we had all them kids out there, one number me and Jeff. We didn't need 100 coaches out there helping us. And we maintained order and the kids performed at a high level because it was a clear understanding we're not here to play. And Jeff already know what I told him. Said, hey, you going to be outside the gate. I'm putting you up out of here. If you're not here to work, I'm putting you up outside this gate. And man, Jeff the same way. Jeff said, "Don't get by my quarterback. Stand back." Didn't nobody get up.
I got cones, at an angled exact. I mean, like, man, you ain't gonna get in the drop of our quarterback. You're gonna be at least 5 yards, maybe 10. You won't ever be at a camp talking about, hey man, don't be getting too close to my quarterback's drop or something. They're gonna know you done been to something we had or somebody taught you right or something like that. But a lot of these kids, you can tell they've never been anywhere because I'm like, you would never be this close to these drills. So I don't know what the hell you're doing up here.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Man, we got a good group of 8th grade quarterbacks. Do you remember the last time I said we had a good group of 8th grade quarterbacks? KJ Lacey was in that group. And we got a couple of them that look like KJ Lacey right now.
Yeah, and I had. Hey, if you could throw just real quick, you can throw the poster back on there. But if you can throw my maybe just my avatar on there tonight, got my QB1, my new QB1, Mason Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
I had Jamison Roberts when he was younger, and I got Mason, and Mason's the closest thing I've had to an overall QB1 athlete dual threat as like a Jameson Roberts. And man, I'm talking about this kid. He works harder than any kid I've seen in a long time. And you can tell. Look at the muscle definition right now. Look at the cuts of that shoulder, the bicep, tricep, the fingers and the forearm, the legs. Yeah, he loves legs. He's not just an upper body guy like looking like that. This kid puts in work. I mean, he looks the part. If you're looking for, the next Jalen Hurts / Kyler Murray combo, but with more of what's headed toward the Jalen Hurts, build, it looks like. There's your guy right there, man. That's who you want leading your program as a young quarterback. Y'all think that kid at Southside Selma did something? I'm not knocking the kid, but I'm just gonna be honest and give you my honest opinion. If he's competing against that kid right there, I don't know if he wins the starting job back.
Well, here go another kid. I'm gonna put his video on the screen so we can see it. Hold on. Damn, but his quarterback should be rolling. Let's go. It's a go. Oh, dude, he was 8th grade quarterback, bro.
Love his decisiveness. Love his decisiveness, man.
It's Coach Stewart. It's gonna be
Kid
fun.
knows what he wants to do with
Coach,
the
it's
ball.
gonna be fun to see these kids. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fun. Ooh.
Looks the part. That kid's gotten bigger, faster, stronger. Man, I mean, like you talk about both of them. Both these kids have a future if they wanted to, just as a fallback plan in bodybuilding. Look at the definition of both those kids.
And they already, I think Mason gonna be running varsity track. That's if he goes out there.
Yeah, and don't expect after this year for anybody to see him in these like 4x100s. He'll be doing the 100-meter here coming up.
Oh yeah,
because he can't. He's not going to get any stats for. Well, he did his part, but the rest of the team didn't win. We're not doing that anymore. Sorry, he shouldn't have ever been doing it. He did that as a favor. So it's going to be 100-meter dash and long jump from here on out. He's going to be a Julio. He's going to win. He's going to win his gold.
Coach, shit, they ran against Scarborough. Look, Scarborough got Blunt. The running back for Blunt as an 8th grader is the anchor leg on that group over there at Blunt. I mean at Scarborough.
There should be no 3 other people. He needs to just be out there sprinting against the best.
Oh yeah. I don't know if he
would.
Right.
It was a learning curve.
That running back Blunt got he gonna be special, y'all.
Okay.
EJ Corral. Okay. Repeat. Hey, Coach Stewart, you already know when I start saying that, you go to the bank. Catch that check.
All right. You gotta prove to me you better than some guys I know that played there and played for me. So we'll see.
I'll tell you, that kid there, he been here before.
You gotta prove you better than Duke first.
Coach, he got the thing, Coach. His brother the quarterback.
Or I mean then Pup. You gotta prove you better than Pup.
Coach, that's AJ Wright's nephews, both of them. The quarterback at Blunt and the running back at Blunt. Okay. Them AJ Wright nephews. And he trains them. And they got that dog mentality.
Must come check him out, man.
Oh yeah. That kid. Matter of fact, he running tomorrow. He running with the varsity tomorrow. He's gonna be running 100. He ran a
the location. I'm all for Good Friday.
They at Blunt.
Okay, man. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come check it out, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be at Blunt.
I'm gonna check you out there, man. Get me a selfie.
And
We'll get somebody else to pop it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Me and Coach out there. Me and Quartz.
Oh yeah. Coach Stewart, what you got going over there, man? You at what, Dothan Prep now?
man, I'm at Dothan Prep, and I'm talking. It's just like being at a small junior college, man. We got I'm telling you, 184 kids, but
Huh?
184 kids, man. Now 7th and 8th grade. We start spring training in April the 20th, but man, it's a good little group of kids. Good, they've been in the weight room. We go 5 days a week. We don't even believe in days off. So guys been going 5 days a week, and man, Coach Kennedy been
I can
great.
coach over there, Coach. I can't stand being off. Oh boy, I coach the school, but I can't stand it.
Yeah, we 5 days a week. So
Yeah,
we're on.
What is that? Load management with a lot of these kids. Load management's hurt these kids. That rumor about that.
Nah, these kids they listen. If when I say run into the weight room, and we they're able to, and it's not just just about just putting a bunch of weight on there. It's about a lot of stretching, and those kids getting the same thing that the clients were getting when I used to own my gym here in town. So they're getting it for free, and man, it's fun. I'm gonna say this short stint, I started out just doing O-line, and which man, we got and there was a good group of kids there. I think Coach Kennedy have about 4 guys from the 8th grade. There'll be 9th graders playing varsity. They're gonna, some good sized kids, 6'4", 300, a bunch of 6'2" kids. Oh yeah, this kid,
I gotta get down there, Coach.
Oh yeah, no, it's I'm telling you, it's definitely man, it's one kid, lineman, played guard, he's 6'4", 305, Tazarian Smith. Tazarian Smith, he's actually gonna camp this summer. He's going to Bama, he'll be going to Georgia, and I'm pretty sure he'll hit this local, hit Detroit and all that. But he's a kid that gonna play. Dad 6'7", he's a twin, but his dad's 6'7" out of Eufaula.
Well, Coach Ford, get ready, Coach. We going to Dothan. Get ready. We headed to Dothan.
Man, I love it up there.
Yeah, hey, I told you, and some good places to eat. Now, we got a lunch spot and a dinner spot that you gotta get there. I'm telling you.
We gonna be there, and then for just a little snackaroo, you know what I mean, for a little snack, because we don't have it here anymore. Y'all got a Goldfingers up there still, so let's get a little cheer for that going again, Coach.
Oh, listen, the Goldfingers ain't anything, but we got a couple great places. We got this daytime lunch. We got this Zach's restaurant, but there's another spot, man, the Sugar Shack, and man, he might have, he's a former coach, played at Troy, and man, they got a nice, they call it the Shack Burger. And I'm pretty sure if my wife heard me talking about that, she'll tell me to come on and sit down somewhere. But man, great burgers and wings and a pork chop sandwich.
And the wife are gonna come because my wife's a burger connoisseur. So
hey, there's some great places here now. Great places.
Coach, we gonna talk, Coach. We coming. Me and Coach Ford, man, we kind of like we needed to get away. Because we know it's more kids that need the type of teaching that we give. And, it's more of that teaching that dog. A lot of people, man, that dog relentless. That pit bull, man, when you train that pit bull right, he relentless when he bite. He relentless. He don't know but one way. And that's something that me and Jeff have been doing for the last 20 years, just teaching them to be relentless. Chicken Garrett, the kid over at Viga, he come to the showcase. The kid came there as a tight end wide receiver, left as an edge. One of the top in the country. It hadn't looked back since. Couple more kids, man. We can go down to list Jameson Roberts, Jalen Scott over at Williamson. Both of them Oklahoma commits.
Bama Sooner. Bama
Yeah.
Sooners, baby. Love it.
Mm.
And it's
Hey,
just kids.
and the most viral moment of our showcase combine series, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, we had the double pass. We had the Jamison Roberts to Cy Bird to Jalen Scott. What a
And
night.
old Gage Davis, coach from down in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yep.
He came over here and put on a show. When he was an 8th grader.
We might need to do if we do a showcase again after this one, we probably need to go to Florala. They got another dog up there.
Florida ain't that far from them, coach.
Nah,
Right.
yeah, it's the same area.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, we'll just have everybody come on to your place. We got to get plus we got to take John Ray and his mama out to eat.
Oh yeah, it's local. John Ray. Oh, John Ray.
Well, he's got to be able to come to the showcase that day. See, we finally brought it up.
We
there
gonna go
to him.
pick John Ray up. John Ray, right?
We're gonna go pick him up.
Listen, hey,
Dreams
John
come
Ray
true.
like them groceries too now.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
He knows all the best catfish and barbecue places, spots. I know they go pick somewhere out they love every Sunday after church.
Yeah, they got a good buffet restaurant. My wife and I, we travel to Slocum, mostly on Sundays to go up there and grab it up at this old Zach's. Same people that own the one here, but I was in buffet, so.
Okay.
But
I'm going to the one with John Ray.
Oh yeah, I want all I can eat while I'm up there now. I want them to tell me literally, this is all you can eat. This last plate you gonna go up there and get, buddy.
Listen, hey, you can't eat them people out. I can promise you that. You can't eat them out.
I gotta go see it for myself.
I'm gonna bring somebody with me. She gonna be happy too. I'm telling you. Might be the next Miss Thorn coming with me.
There.
Yeah, man. I'm back on it again. Trying to tell you. Yeah, man. We definitely coming, coach. I'm coming to practice though. Shit, I want to see practice.
Listen, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a who's who there because Coach got some dogs over that way over there, over at Dothan. I think that the high school they start a little later, but and now
We come to see the young kids.
listen,
we gotta lay hands on the young kids now because we lose too many players because we don't lay hands on them early. We wait.
Well, yeah, compared to the Floridas and whatnot of the world, we've been real behind on that. It's happened for us a little bit, but it's like we try to, we got our kid from Southside Selma this past year and some other, younger kids, but it's like we try to kind of hide them. I mean, like, man, they have nationally ranked. I mean, people want to be like, that's absurd, 3rd grade is baby Gronk or something, but it's like the more professional you take this and the more places you show up and show out, the more your name's going to go get out.
No, you're absolutely right about that because
build your brand name, image, and likeness nowadays.
Here go the thing. Hey, listen, there's a lot of colleges that are offering 8th graders. That's not new here. Even here in this area, that's not new. You got those guys getting on early.
Mm-hmm.
We got to lay eyes and hands on these kids. Because if we don't, man, they're gonna lose confidence, and a lot of them gonna lose out on scholarships. You got to be ready, not get ready.
You heard about that? I always say it's never too early. Never too early, especially when you know what you want to do.
And in this day and age of recruiting, those kids are more attractive than the older kids. 11th grader compared to an 8th grader, a good 8th grader gonna get that offer quicker than that 11th grader because they're gonna,
Yeah, and like I said a minute ago when I was kind of cutting out or whatnot on that little thing, but it was basically you're building your brand, you're building your name, image, and likeness.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what it is. Like, and you need to take this professional. Less is more. You know, the more serious things you show. We don't need every single training and everything you do in the dark. You know, quality over quantity. You know, look at the way some kids did when they were younger and they started their page. You know, on Twitter and how it's went for them and they're a national recruit. That would be a good place to start.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that.
And then my thing, you know, with the high school kids starting a little later, shoot, we might need to do something over there. You know, might need to do it. Might need to go on and do one. You know, before they get started. You know, because we definitely don't want them to be in spring and then they come over there and try to, you know, do a showcase with us, and then you know be thrown off when they go back to their practice. And you know
Yeah,
that's the reason why we did the one down here early, because we didn't want to interfere with the spring, because once they come off a spring break down here, they going straight into practice.
yeah.
We tried to say this a couple of years ago. It was hurting a lot of 26s that weren't nationally ranked because of the 27s. 27s, I've been telling people was going to end up being the best overall
It's
class.
a good class. Yes.
And then how about that? But how about this? But 28 is going to disappoint because there's so many kids great 29 through 31.
Oh yeah, a
29,
28 better go on get what he gonna get.
28. I hate to say it. People are going to get really upset about this. 28 is a bad class. It reminds me of the 26 class. You got a few kids, but the 27s and you know some of the younger kids coming up, they can prove themselves at these national camps. So you're going really on total numbers, really not a good class.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say that. I definitely say that because, you know, compared, you know, this 26 class that I, you know, the kids that I was dealing with to the 27 kids, that there is a lot of, you know, they're getting a lot more attention. And I'm gonna tell you this, a lot of them are a little bit more prepared because they were able to see, you know, how this recruitment cycle goes, what I need to do, and then the influx of now of with the, you know, the 707s, you know, you get more people that are getting more involved. I have a relative of mine, Zarian Stewart. He's in Atlanta, graduated from Auburn, and he's CEO of the Dynasty U. It's a recruiting app that the college coaches are tapped in, and you could add all the social media and combine all your you know, your highlight tapes and a lot of things, and it's a free app. It's, you know, to the athletes, and it's on. You could get it, you know, on your at your app store. But he's also part owner of the Sevens, the 707 in Atlanta. I want to say they have it this weekend, the second one that you
Yeah,
know you know
yeah,
he gave away $20,000 last year. That was the same one that, you know, had the little incident with Cam Newton
yeah,
2 years ago. Yeah,
yeah. With the
that's
team from Mobile.
that's his that's
Okay,
that's
yeah, the what is it? Oh
seven
God.
seven.
Well, I was oh God, my kid won. Kel Young won it 3 times or whatever. What is it? Destroying.
No,
Uh-uh. No,
uh
he talking about the no,
no,
he talking about
the
the
Yeah, I
time
know
when
what you're talking about. I thought it was the same.
Cam Newton got into it with the people from Mobile.
Oh, okay, when he got into it. Oh, but he did throw to Cam at that one. Remember, I mean to Kel at the one in New Orleans. That was the first one he won.
no,
Cam Newton was
this
actually
was
the
this one's in Atlanta. It's sponsored, you know, he's sponsored with Max Preps
right.
and ESPN. It's one of the, to me is,
Yeah,
you
he
know.
threw though at a destroying a couple of years ago.
Oh,
A kid
coach,
from
he ain't
Raston
talking
one. I
about the
got you.
grown one. He talking
Right,
about
I got you.
for the kids. These right here.
Right. He's just
Yeah.
involved with so much stuff. I got it combined with both.
Yeah. This is the sevens.
Yeah.
That's the name of the event. But you know, they give away about $20,000. Well, that's what he does. He gives away $20,000 to the winning team, and you know, they come from here. They fly into there.
Cam Newton met the street committee for Mobile. Tell you that. He met the street committee. Boy, them folks get after you.
That's what it
Tell you.
sounds like.
They were bumping all into him and everything. I said, God, dog. Yeah, but he met the street committee from Mobile. Tell you that.
Well, yeah, just getting involved and doing those things, keeping them busy. That's the
Yeah,
thing. It teaches them time management. Just getting those guys. Especially if they're not doing multiple sports, and not
Right.
just honing in, just training. They're competing as well. So,
yeah.
I think it helps, especially those skill guys, and especially programs where people. We got another local program. I know y'all got 251 down there and a couple other guys, and up here
GCA.
they got the gas crew that's loaded, and then you got Alabama Superstars that's out of the Tallahassee area, which
Yeah, yeah.
actually the eighth grader from Selma Moody, he plays on the Alabama Superstars with a bunch of other guys that offered up over there with Coach Catavius Martin. He has a son, Tay Martin, that plays up at North Alabama. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, a lot of those Montgomery, Reeltown, Tallahassee area kids, man. It's a lot of talent, man. It's fun to watch. I'm gonna tell you, it's fun to watch.
Tell you, Coach. I'm telling you, you need to come to a showcase and we get out there and get that lemon on lemon going, Coach. That thing go crazy every year. It be crazy. It goes crazy.
Yeah.
But them linemen get some work. And linemen rarely get work. You know what I'm saying? So and then Jeff had them linemen down there, boy, they get it in.
Yeah, and that's what everybody forgetting about, because you know how they do the 7-on-7. Now you could do the 5-on-5s.
Yeah.
With linemen, the same thing.
Right, man. That's what we do, and everybody be doing that 1-on-1s. I'm like, no, you need a full line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do your 5-on-5s.
They don't. Well, Coach, one thing I done learned over the years, we can't expect us out of everybody. So, that's why we do it, because at the end of the day, that's the only way it's gonna look right. A lot of people can take a blueprint and still mess it up, you know what I'm saying, because they don't have it inside of them. They don't have that gift, to know, the gift or the know-how. A lot of people can do stuff, but they don't have the gift or the know-how. And then, a lot of people talk about, yeah, man, we're gonna work on teamwork. But man, you got losing teams and you got winning teams. What, what kind of work you want to get? If a joke ain't never won, it's gonna be hard for him to teach you that extra mile
Yeah,
that
and it's
a
hard to teach.
championship
Yeah,
caliber coach or a player, it's something different. Man, boy, you win that ship, man. You remember time, boy, you probably wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's the part that I don't think, I hate to call them losers, that's kind of blunt, but it is what it is. If you ain't never won, you a loser. It is
Yeah.
what it is.
Hey, it's about like my dad, which is a retired superintendent. We always talked about, even when with the janitor, how can the janitor know clean when he don't clean?
Exactly.
So you want to make sure, and that's the same thing. You got a lot of people that preaching championship, culture, and then they don't really, a lot of them may not know, you know, uh, championship. What is
Pedigree. They
exactly
don't
what
have
it
that
takes to get.
pedigree code. They don't have
Yeah.
yeah. If it ain't on your resume, then it's never happened.
Don't nobody remember second. I can promise you that.
And you better have the references to say you're all that too. Not like, oh yeah, I don't know. I like the guy.
A lot of people mean well. Mean well don't mean it's gonna go well.
Yeah,
Mean
you're
well
right.
and go well is two different things.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because something's your hobby doesn't mean you're good at it.
you're right about that.
I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you, coach. Boy, I can coach up there with y'all in Dothan. Y'all, boy, look here. 5 days a week, man. I'll be up there on Saturdays and Sundays.
5 days. Hey.
Hey,
Come
no,
on.
don't worry, Coach Stewart. Me and you are going to be having some meetings because don't worry, my job, one of our main branches is up in Dothan, so I could just, maybe
Hey,
plan on coming up there to the Peanut Festival full time.
oh man, and that's another thing too. Now,
Oh man, I'll be telling these Mobile folks about I don't need none of them up there. No, they
hey,
ain't got no peanuts.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all now. Hey, what if I told y'all something? It'd blow your whole mind. I was up there in February, and at almost 3 and 4 o'clock in the daytime, headed back toward Pensacola. It looked like it was the morning up there.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Like
oh
Well,
yeah.
you can't get through
peaceful, blue, clear skies and peaceful.
there. Man, you can't.
85% of the country's peanuts come from the wiregrass.
Wow.
Between the Blakely, yeah, 85%.
So even all y'all that just like eating them at ball games, hot peanuts or you got the steamed or whatever, but when we got there
Oh,
boiled, man,
yeah.
I mean, like, so all those peanuts they coming from y'all basically.
I
Hey,
like mine roasted. I like roasted.
listen, hey KT, I had a coach of mine put me on. They started adding meat to the peanuts. Man, I'm talking oxtails and neck bones.
No.
Oh man,
Bro, y'all do it like crazy
seafood
fries up there.
boils. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you.
Y'all
Yeah,
do the big over there.
yeah,
It's coming. It's coming, cold. I can feel it coming in the air.
Yeah.
Boy,
I
I
bet
feel
I
the
bet the
fresh
ones
air.
up
I need some of
hey,
that fresh
for
air
all we
over
know,
here.
the Mobile peanut shops using Dothan peanuts.
oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, 85% of the nation's peanut come from the wiregrass. You talking about, you think about the Blakely area, Seminole County, and then you got Headland, and I'm this. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
See.
I figured it out, Coach. That's how I'm going to contribute to the game worldwide. I'm going to find a way with somebody to make the best peanut butter protein from Dothan, Alabama.
Well, there you go.
See.
There you go.
Coach
Peanut.
Stewart, man, man, y'all got school or y'all out tomorrow?
Nah, we're on spring break, and
Oh man, you got it made.
oh yeah, we on spring break.
Yeah, man. Good Friday is extra good to y'all.
Oh, absolutely. The superintendent lined it up right. I tell you, and being able to work on a little bit of recruiting. Got a couple of things going on here, and that's a daily thing. Now I don't know, with and not just with Dothan Prep, but more so with Dream Chasers being able to.
Yeah.
That's every day, reaching out to a lot of these coaches and developing those relationships, man. And those relationships turn to lifelong relationships, and being able to kind of help these kids and to get to the next level. And don't really do as much training as I used to in the past, but doing more so just helping kids with the name of it's Dream Chaser, but it's Dream Chaser Elite 11 recruiting. And the goal was this year was just I was just gonna do 11 kids, and ended up being more. And a lot of them needed help and reached out. And I just helped the kid from down in Mobile. He trains with Enrique down there with him, and he played at Mobile Christian. Aiden Ransom. He played
Okay.
for Mary G. Montgomery. He was a outside linebacker. Went to Mississippi Prep, and he just recently, signed to go to Huntington. He's gonna play up at Huntington, and but missed his senior year. He missed his senior year at Mary G. But practice, and I talked to Coach Golson and Coach Alex Page, and man, they spoke highly of him. And kid working out on his own and doing some stuff with one of you guys' top trainers down there, which does a great job. Cause all I hear about, today he did this with Enrique, and but Mobile's blessed, man, with a lot of knowledge, and with the resources that you guys have, man. And that's a blessing to these kids. And I don't know if they know how blessed they are, to have you guys, and with your show, and with the exposure that the people get, coaches and the players get from some of the comments or some things made there. And that's something we don't have a bunch here. I know up north they got some other companies. Travis Hall does a good job of what he does, but but having those guys that know the game,
Yeah,
care about
that'd
it,
be
and
different. It's
just
different.
yeah, it is, and just to have those resources available, man. So that's a godsend, and definitely a blessing to these kids. And can't nobody tell me that KT don't care about the kids, man. Because you know,
I'm
no
telling
doubt.
you, the only common denominator. Only, I'm telling you, for real, man.
Yeah.
It's man, Coach, I'm telling you, man. If a lot of the people, the appreciation be very low, but down here, but that's the reason why I took the show on the road. That's why I was up in your area. I was up in Dothan. Man,
Mm-hmm.
we got to get back in Dothan. And Mobile people, I hate to tell you, a lot of y'all kids gonna have to get in line. They're gonna have to get in line. Cause Dothan got a abundance of kids. And then man, we got to cross back over in that Florida panhandle too. Cause there's some kids right across that line that can play too.
Oh yeah, Graceville. That like
Yeah, I
come on,
know.
man. Xavier Store, the kid that he ended up going to Georgia, he's at Arkansas. I think he's in the draft this year. Well, he's entering the draft, but
Yeah.
and there's tons of talent here. You look at even you Fowler and Charles Henderson and Enterprise, and it's not just Dothan.
Enterprise got some kids.
Keep kids. Coach Blackman does a great job over there. I think he just had a guy. He had two coaches that were on staff. This coach, well, three. There's Coach College Ball. Chuck Dunn that left. He's at Sanford now doing linebackers. We were together. Around the Prattville days, and he's been at UAB, Jacksonville State, South, as a strength coach, and now he's coaching linebackers up there. And then Coach
Coach
Buchanan.
Crossback over there at Sanford. It's
And
gonna be
then you got Coach Buchanan that was over there. He did linebackers at Clark, Atlanta, and linebackers at Tuskegee. Played at South Alabama. Played linebacker. A kid from young guy, Coach Buchanan there, and then Granison Wagstaff that was there, and he played at Alabama, coached some college ball as a linebackers coach. I think he's at Pike County now. So man, this area got some great talent, but coaches as well. And
Pike County always had them tough kids, boy.
oh
We
yeah,
used to play them in Vigo. The
yeah,
last game
yeah.
of the year, man, we messed around, get about 5 or 6 people hurt. Y'all used to win the game, but they used to win the war, boy. They next week, boy, everybody hurting. Hey,
Yeah,
that's here coming from Pike County.
yeah.
Yeah, coach. Oh man, we got to get it. We got to get some up there before the summer hit.
Well,
Or right going into
let
the
me
summer.
know. Let me know, and we could we can make those connections, and between getting with Coach Kennedy and the city, and
Oh,
for our facilities, and then as well as getting with even with Isaiah, which he has a bunch of resources there. Because like I said, when they did the rivals camp.
yeah.
It was crazy here. I'm talking crazy. I met, with President Carter. I think he came
Oh
down.
yeah, Carter Davis.
Yeah,
That's
man.
another one I showcase kids there. Tell you, he down in Gulf Shores now at the beach. Carter Davis. That boy can fly on that track too, boy. Tell you. I know one thing: the police get behind them, they might well stop running.
Yeah. Well, the label is the fastest high school player in the country.
Well, here it is now. The kid right there on the screen in the white, that's Jaden Collins. That's the kid that ran the 4.48 on the laser. He had Chickasaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we got to get him situated because now there's a lot of people trying to get him to leave, and nobody would have never known who he was if it weren't for Coach Something. I'll just say that. You know, it's always it's like people be laying wait, just like they laying in the ditch waiting on you to walk by, snatch you up. But I can't stand it. I personally can't stand it. It just that stuff there kind of gets to me. Kids working, all they want to do is an opportunity. All they need is an opportunity.
Kids like
Coach Four, you back? Hold on, let me get them on. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, man, it's been a long day. Apparently my charger wasn't in on the big truck today while I was driving. Good. Or I just
Yeah, I was just talking about Jaden Collins.
Oh yeah,
and
man, that picture there, man, that picture's gonna be worth millions of dollars one day, brother. That's gonna be a
yeah.
poster inside
And the other kid, Devin
my
McKinney.
gym one day with I'm gonna own with them and some other kids. We're
Now,
gonna do
Coach
it
Stewart,
together.
Jaden Collins ain't nothing but a freshman.
Yep. Ran a laser 4.48 in November.
I lost you there.
He ain't nothing but a freshman, Coach.
Yeah. No, I know him. I watched it when they came up in the playoffs game.
Oh yeah, and your buddy's
when they
Coach
played
Sumter.
Cottonwood, first round of playoffs. And I watched him, and then I've gone last summer I came to visit Coach Sumter at Chickasaw, and I saw him then when he started workouts. So yeah, he was a kid. Coach Sumter's been and coming from over there now, he's gonna be prepared mentally as well as physically, because they do a lot of things outside of just football. He's gonna teach them everything they need to be a great football player, man. But I tell people this is, when your best players aren't your best people, you're not gonna be great. Your team's not.
Amen.
You want your best players to be your best people, and those are the things that character development that when I know that Chickasaw and is pouring into their kids, the three different types of discipline, and and they're gonna win some ball games.
Oh yeah.
A playoff team. Just like you say, you saw him in the playoff.
Oh yeah, I saw him. He came up here, and staff, and they put up a good fight. Just Cotton.
Oh yeah, Coach. You know how I go.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they go. You gotta have some Jimmys and Joes.
Hey, we saw it with our very eyes, and the number didn't lie. Laser 4.48 in November, y'all. Should have seen him running those routes and going to get that deep ball in the showcase, man.
Yeah, but
Say that again, Coach. Broke up. Coach Stewart.
yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah, it split off for a minute there.
Man, it's gonna be fun, man. We got Dothan back. So now we can get back over there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I know there's some kids down there. Enterprise, Dothan. One of my good buddies, the head coach down there at Enterprise, State Athletic Director, Coach Williams.
Yeah.
I did a basketball showcase over there at Enterprise State.
Yeah. He's the athletic director over there, I think.
Yeah.
The athletic director and basketball coach, and I think they're working on adding some other sports. Gonna throw a curveball in the game.
What you think about JUCO football coming to Alabama? Ooh.
Big time, because now you can keep those those resources in the state of Alabama, because and that's going to help our in-state schools. Those your Tuskegees, your North Alabamas, your Bama State, A&M, and of course Auburn, Alabama. In South and Troy, they pretty much get their picks. With the UABs and Sanford. So it's enough great football that's that's here, that it makes sense.
Oh yeah. Old Coach Gross then came back to Sanford. That's gonna be interesting. But boy, you got to be smart as hell to go there.
Now, one thing they're doing is the staff that he's putting together, and then a good friend of mine, Sean Larkins, he was at Jack State, the Citadel.
Yeah.
Coach over there, I mean, they are going to hit this, hit this state pretty hard, and look for them to make some noise, in the recruiting trail, because those guys know how to do it right. You look at, got a head coach that's done it, that gets it, and got a great coaching tree himself. So man, all those programs, but to see Sanford, to try to get things back going. I'm glad to see that they've offered, several of my guys that's in the program, early offers, and and coach is doing it right.
Coach always, that's my boy over there. He definitely does. He coached my nephew, so that's
Okay.
definitely, that's my boy up there. He came down here and offered some kid. They're like, goddamn, Sanford offer?
Yeah.
Telling you. It's funny, man. I just sit back in the cut and watch it. Me and Jeff, we just sit back and watch it. And a lot of these people, they don't know the work that we do behind the scenes. Uh it's good when you put your kid in front of us, because now we know your strength and we know your weaknesses. And that the weaknesses part is the part that's really hurting a lot of kids. They don't know what they are, because you got people just happy that you coming to their trainings, or long as they get to take pictures and videos of you, they happy, but they not telling you what your weaknesses are. And one thing about it, when you leave that showcase, your boy gonna know what your strength and your weaknesses is. I promise you that. And my thing is this: nobody leaving there with no perfect score. So believe me, we gonna throw a little adversity in there too. And but that comes with that championship pedigree. Knowing when to throw it in, knowing how to throw it in. And still help with with the development of the kid. You know, you know.
You gotta tell them the truth. No, that's
Oh
the
yeah, boy.
Hey,
be honest with them. Like, what does it take? Whatever. Because not every football player that I've coached is going to NFL, and I get that, and I'm pretty sure they get that too. But just pouring into them, and it's using those things in the game to be able to become better fathers, husbands, and productive citizens in the community that you live in. That's one of the things. Showing those guys through hard work, and that's what football does. Pretty much doesn't build character, it reveals, because what's in you is gonna come out.
Oh yeah, it gonna come out. That's one thing about it. It's in there. I can promise you that. It is in there.
Yeah,
If you're a French poodle, it's gonna come out.
yeah.
Telling you, gotta be a Rockwaller. Telling you, for real. Especially if you're on that offensive line and defensive line. To get in them trenches, coach, man, you got to know something.
Yeah.
And I get real disgruntled when I see the D lineman getting so far field that they don't know how to work back down if it's uh, a trap play or whatever, running in the inside, you can't get there. And man, when you watch these films, man, you got linebackers. Some linebackers don't even know how to take on blocks to make tackles. So, man, I'm telling you, a lot of the kids, boy, they swear they be doing so.
Hey, but that go right back to number two in how to build a championship program. Sometimes kid may not know because the coach that that
Yeah.
you got a volunteer
yeah,
coach.
they're not
He
even
worked
grading
during
them
the
right.
day, and then he come there. He might miss the weight training class. Being able to spend time with him, and he ain't watching film all day like the head coach, and he get off work and got his work boots on, running on the field, and may not get a chance. Just how he played, it hadn't kept up with the new technique. Because now, man, when you got these edge guys, 6'3", 6'4", and they running 4.5s and 4.6s, and these linebackers 4.4 and 4.5 guys, the game has gotten faster. And then so, man, come on, man, you got some guys, so it's kind of hard just to say, put it all on the kid when a lot of them are training, doing some training in the backyard or doing something on their own, and just not being taught how to take on that, the counter, being able to take on the counter, or how to shed blocks, and then they go to camps and not prepared. And yeah, so them coaches that got 20-something coaches on staff and everybody on campus and in the weight room together, and they're doing 7-on-7s and doing camps and doing the stuff in the off season, and and those kids getting on scholarship because the college coach is sitting there ready to go. I hear it all the time. Where these coaches are, visiting different places, and then all of a sudden you see, just like now with T Martin back at LSU, and with Coach Peoples down there, been doing D-line. He always recruited this area, and Pop Lindsay over Mississippi State. When the guys with some of the smaller schools, and sit down and go and visit and learning what they're teaching. And Chad Lucas and his over there at Florida, and some of those guys, man, that come from the state of Alabama and either coached here or played here, and in some of these big programs here in the state.
Oh man, we ain't gonna hold you up too much longer. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Well, hey, I'm gonna let y'all have it, hey, but I certainly appreciate the opportunity, and looking forward to the next one. And man, I'm gonna hold
the link now. I'm gonna see the link every time.
Hey, listen, hey, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire. Hey, listen, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire by getting over here to the Wiregrass. Come get some of these good groceries now. And so we get them resources.
Man, we're coming to do a whole showcase too. We're staying.
That's what I'm saying.
We going live in Dothan, everything, TikTok, everything, Twitter.
Hey, I can't wait.
It's coming, Cole. We coming. Me and Jeff, look, tell you, we coming. We definitely.
It's gonna be Dose Vegas.
Dose Vegas. We gonna call the showcase the Dose Vegas showcase.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be beautiful, man. Love it up there.
The Enterprise folks will get mad over there.
Man, y'all coming down to the Circuit City. I'm telling you.
Come on. We gonna eat peanuts every way we can while we're there.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Hey, it ain't just an interview. This wasn't really an interview. This is one of the greatest guest appearances of all time. Coach Stewart, always respected you. I followed you for a while, man.
Man, I appreciate the invite.
My boy is here.
Yes, sir.
We got the right person on here. I'm telling you, boy, we gonna be all through Dothan now. I'm telling you, got the right one. Tell you, man, we sure appreciate you, man. We just taking it to another level, man.
Good. Send me them dates, man, so we can we can put it out down here, and count me in, and
There it is. There it is, right there. That's all we need. Look, you tell me the date, we there. We flexible.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you some dates. Go from there.
Yeah. Referee. That's it.
Yeah, I get some dates, and then I do that in the next day or so.
Okay.
Get with you, and we can try to work on that pretty quick.
There it is, y'all. Hey, y'all hear where the next showcase gonna be at? Y'all hear it on here. So go start saving your pennies. Pennies for pride.
You're gonna have to get a hotel or drive all the way back. So enjoy the ride.
When the next showcase is in Dothan. Tell you, for real, man. Appreciate you coming on, Cole, man. We finna go on get out of here,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
All right,
Yes,
thanks for
sir.
having me. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm KT Thornton.
And I'm Jeff Ford.
And y'all, that's Coach Stewart. He was on here with us. I'm telling you, man. Hold on, Coach, before you get out, man. We ain't gonna God dog. Boy, I had to look, boy, we get off here too fast. Boy, look, I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep tonight.
I
Coach,
hear you,
you
man.
called it, Coach.
It's all good, man. I'm off tomorrow. I guess this company is a good Christian company, so we're off for Good Friday.
Oh man, we can do a let it all out football Friday show tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, nobody sleep on saying, well, never mind. Y'all will be in school tomorrow unless you go to some Christian school or something, I guess. I was going to say, guess I'll just go to the gym or go get breakfast. Hey, Coach, when you wake up, man, we'll go get breakfast wherever you want, bro. I can train this friend of mine anytime I want, so it don't matter.
Man, we finna go get off here, y'all. Appreciate everybody that was on here tonight.
Woo!
Tell you, man. Coach Stewart. Boy, I tell you.
Oh, man. Yeah,
He's Coach.
awesome.
God is so good to us. I knew something big was about to happen. That's why everybody mad at me. Y'all, but I'm KT Thorne, y'all.
I'm Jeff Ford.
Y'all, we are out of here, y'all, this time. Peace. And y'all have a good night.